everybody, and welcome back. My name is Grant, and today we are going to be doing some meditation, walking you through a scene. But before we start, we'd like to ask that if you enjoy this video and enjoy our channel and haven't subscribed or liked the video yet, please do that. It really helps us out in making more of these videos for you guys to like. Now, the scene that we are going to be doing is a nice, peaceful day at the ocean. We're going to start on a nice, cool cement path. So close your eyes. Picture yourself standing on that path. You're looking out. You don't quite see the ocean yet. There's a lot of green and foliage, leaves from tall, exotic trees hanging in your way. And you start to walk. The cement is cool where it's shaded from the trees, and sizzling hot where it's been in the sun all day. The green, large leaves start to brush against your shoulders and your face as you push them off to the side like a jungle, just trying to get to your destination. As you pass by the last tree blocking your sight, a massive stretch of sand forms in front of your eyes, followed by an even larger amount of blue. Just in your way are 3 wooden steps. 1, 2, 3. And now you're on the sand. Your feet start to press into the soft ground, and it forms around your toes. You hear the crunching-like sound as it kicks up through your feet, and you just walk slowly. You feel the heat of the sun resting on your shoulders, and that same heat firing up through your feet. On your left, you hear a lot of families all having parties, playing their own sort of music. On the right side, you see a villa full of boats and oars and large sea-doos. People are lining up to rent their entertainment for the day. They can choose from all sorts of different colors, bright pinks and yellows, greens and blues, all different types of gear and boats leaned up against the walls. You take a few steps forward and you look up and see a flock of seagulls all soaring around looking for food. Their caws simultaneous, getting louder as they swoop down to the beach. You walk a little bit further, and before you know it, you're right where the water reaches up into the sand. The sand is thicker and darker and cooler around your feet. And every few seconds, the water crashes right up to your toes and wraps around it. You step a little bit further in, and now it's up to your ankles. You're now in the water. You keep wading in. You're the only one in the water. To the left is a dock creaking, old wood splintering down like it hasn't been used in years. There's some rope tied to some chain, and it's dangling and moving up and back and down and forward as the water picks it up and down. The rusted chain hits the wood, sliding against it. You walk a little bit further, and now the water is up to your knees. And now you're no longer hot. You feel the cool sensation of the water on your knees. You take a few more steps forward, and now the water's at your waist, and you feel the tips of your fingers running through the surface. You walk a few more steps, and now the water is chest high. So you decide that you're gonna go in. So you count to 3. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 3. And you plunge yourself underwater. All the coolness sends all the way up to your head, and then back down all the way to your toes, and then back up to the center of your body, and you start to float. And every time you move a single muscle, you feel the resistance of the water pressing and forcing against you, making you feel completely weightless, like you've never weighed a pound. As you start to swim forward, the colors start to get brighter. You see a small school of fish, black and white, swimming left and right, just down below, right at the bottom, maybe a few feet under the surface, by a bed of rocks. You look to your left and you see a redfish, all by its lonesome, floating again just like you, right by a sea of coral. And you just admire it for a few seconds. And you go up. You breach the surface. You take a few deep breaths. And you go back underwater, swimming a few more feet out. You really start to feel the chill of the water the deeper you get. But the colors of everything are even brighter. You look down and you see a crab slowly making its way across the ocean floor. And so you swim deeper and deeper. And there's a turtle way off in the distance, swimming along, making great speed like it has somewhere to go. And you swim up, and you breach the surface. You hear a boat humming in the distance, getting louder. And you look over and see the boat passing by you. Just off in the distance, you swim back to the shore. When you're there, you walk and find the most isolated, sunny part of the beach. You lay down a towel, and you lay down on top of it. And you start to relax as you dry off. You breathe in and you breathe out. And you feel your neck start to dry off and relax. It lays back on the towel feeling the heat of the sand through the towel. Your arms all the way down to your hands lay at your side, feeling drier already. You relax your stomach and your hips, your legs, your calves, and finally your feet. All relax, lying down the towel, drying. Lastly, you relax your face. Let the sun soak up and dry off. And you rest your face. As you lie with your eyes closed, you start to hear the waves rolling in, crashing against the coarse sand, and then pulling itself back towards the ocean. A few birds left in the distance screeching, cawing at one another. You open your eyes and see the sun set behind the ocean, giving large patches of pink and orange and red in the sky. The air starts to get cooler, so you stand up. You pull your towel and roll it up. You walk through the sand, now cooled down. You get to the 3 stairs, and you walk up them. 1, 2, 3. You find yourself on the concrete path. The shaded parts are much colder than you remember. And you walk past all the foliage and the leaves, brushing against your now cooled skin as you make your way back home. Thank you so much for listening to me. I hope this gave you a lot of relaxation, a lot of good feelings, and I hope at the end of this video, sleep was granted. Subscribe, like the video, and we will see you